5 reasons why the Gold and Silver Pawn Shop is closing. Number 1. Chumley's past. In May of 2016, Austin Chumley Russell landed a plea deal for charges he received after police raided his home in connection with the investigation of a sex assault case. Though he never faced any sex assault charges, according to TMZ, police found marijuana, meth, Xanax, and 8 firearms not registered to Chumley during a raid of his Chum Chum room, which is his party spot, complete with a stripper pole. But the Pawn Stars Regular's lawyers were able to negotiate down to just 2 charges: felony possession of a firearm and felony possession of a controlled substance, both of which will eventually become misdemeanors once he completes probation. And it's not the first time Chumley has been involved in some shadiness since becoming a reality star. In 2012, cameras captured Chumley in a brawl with an unidentified man who approached him and a group of friends while they were hanging out on Hollywood Boulevard.
We are jumping right into breaking news: drugs, a gun, a search of a home, and that could be just the beginning of troubles for one of the guys from Pawn Stars.
And illegal firearms. For those of you not familiar with the show, it's on the History Channel. People bring in items to pawn off, and these are items of... Trisha Ricky Chumley has been an employee here for about 10 years. The reality show Afternoon, they say they were investigating a sexual assault during a search of his house. They say they found meth, marijuana.
Number 2. Human skulls. And thankfully, not the one of the guy that Chumley fought. He's alive. Over the years, Rick Harrison, the co-owner of the world-famous Gold and Silver Pawn Shop, saw all kinds of weird items come and go. And when asked in multiple interviews about the oddest items anyone has ever brought into his shop to sell, Harrison usually answers, Japanese porn. Hentai. 200-year-old Japanese porn specifically. It's all hand-painted. It's on a scroll down to every bodily fluid. Everything's really exaggerated. It's sorta creepy, and then after I bought it, I realized my mother comes into the pawn shop, so I couldn't display it out there, Harrison told Heavy.
I bought it probably because it was interesting and I bought it cheap and I have it. People want to buy it. I won't sell it because I use basically the sutures also. And these sutures are fused.
Number 3, they know what they are getting. Given that attempting to film the actual day-to-day life at a pawn shop would result in some pretty boring television, it should come as no surprise that the items you see brought into the Gold and Silver Pawn Shop on the show have been vetted beforehand. Granted, this doesn't mean that the items are planned from producers. In fact, longtime shop manager Travis Benton told the Las Vegas Review-Journal that his brokers spot unique items and show them to producers who decide if they are worthy of broadcasting. Apparently, human skulls and Japanese porn fall into that category. Number 4, they actually work at the store. The world-famous Gold and Silver Pawn Shop is actually managed by Travis Benton, not Rick Harrison or the late Rich Harrison, better known as the Old Man. But they do actually shoot the show in the store, only privately, and with customers who sign releases and agree to be extras. This sometimes causes issues for Benton and the other sellers on the floor, but more on that in a minute. Number 5, show production actually interrupts business. Parts of the world-famous Gold and Silver Pawn Shop temporarily close to the public when the crew shoots an episode of Pawn Stars. This can sometimes mean a real interruption of business. According to shop manager Travis Benton, who told the Las Vegas Review-Journal that sales can suffer because of the show. Benton also estimated that 1 out of 100 people who pass through the shop are actually there to do business. The rest are just fans of the show. Filming takes place 2 to 5 times per day, Monday through Friday, Benton said, and he doesn't know until the night before, usually around 6 p.m., what the TV crew has planned for the following day. Well, that's all the time we had for in this video. Do you know any other reasons why the Gold and Silver Pawn Shop may close? If so, drop us a comment and tell us what you think is going to happen. If you liked the video, be sure to drop a like, and share it if your friends also watch Pawn Stars so they can see why it might close. We'd hate for them to be sad, but hey, sometimes you gotta embrace the future. Thank you for watching and have a good day.